bloop, bloop. She can't put it down. There it is. Oh, and get this. She even talks to it. Last week, she asked it for Chinese, and guess what? Egg rolls showed up. Like magic. Humans have cool toys.
A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet. Be that person. Adopt. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the ShelterPetProject.org.
Okay, forest animals, kids are coming to the forest, and it's up to us to make their visit a good one.
Welcome back. We're getting set here for start of the second inning, and here on Bearcat Radio as Virginia High faces Twin Springs in the season opener from Highland View Field here in Bristol. Leadoff hitter will be the leadoff hitter as Twin Springs batted around there in the first. Alyssa McCracken, then Emily Powers and Chenoa Dean. Cats trail 4-1 as Bailey Lamb steps to the pitcher's plate. Pitch misses up and away with a fastball. Not by much.
Got to start getting ahead in the count early.
Yeah, Bailey only got ahead of 2 batters out of those first 9, I believe. There's a pitch, a little half swing, sliced out towards left field, a base hit to lead off the inning for Twin Springs.
Well, she had that same kind of hit earlier, but instead it was on the ground. I mean, it's just working right.
Yeah, she had the ground ball hit towards third. This one right over the head of Holmes. Not much you could do about that one, just sort of a slap hit there. And Twin Springs in business to start the second inning. Runner on first, nobody out. Emily Powers will step to the plate. She was hit by a pitch her first time up. She had 2 hits
that's in a car
on Friday. There's a hard hit foul ball toward the car area. Again, the parking lot just kind of diagonal to the third base line, so dangerous. Did you park near there? I parked back here on the back side.
I parked beside you. You had me thinking about where I was going to park there whenever I pulled in here.
There's a wind and fire, a hard hit ball laced toward dead center. Going back, Jada Campbell at the wall, and it's gone. A home run. Emily Powers smacks it over dead center, right over Jada Campbell's head. Clears the wall, and it's 6-1 Twin Springs here in the second inning. Powers, third baseman, whacks a home run there with nobody out to clear the bases. Just got every bit of that baseball, or that softball. Caught it in the right spot.
That's really all you can say there. I mean, Jada Campbell tried to make a play on it. I believe she lost her glove over the fence.
So 2 runs score on the 2-run homer. Cats trail by 5. Just turned on that one, set on that pitch, and blasted it straight away center. She was right on it. There's a concession stand in dead center. It almost hit it.
Now batting, Chenoa Dean.
Mark's getting ready for a big Bearcat Sports Chat coming up on Wednesday night. We hope to see everybody there as that pitch missed low for a ball.
Folks, we're going to have a lot of fun on Wednesday, and if you're not there, you're going to miss it all.
12 guests. We've got softball going to come, baseball. Got Coach Daniels, Bobby Medley, and Aaron Rose from baseball. There's a swing through strike.
Saw Coach Daniels today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, he's leaving the gym, honking my horn at him. Got a big old wave at him.
1-1 count from Dean. It'll be hard to get him to say anything during the broadcast, I have a feeling. He's shy. Ground ball hit right toward the pitcher. A good fielding play there by Lamb. She come off. The pitchers came out of the circle there, made the play right in front of her, and made the throw perfectly over to Davidson for out number 1 of the inning. What do you think about that?
Now batting, Bill Austin.
How many questions will we get Coach Daniels to answer on Wednesday within his allotted time?
He'll answer 2.
You think?
2 out of the 2, and we'll have to stop him.
Breaking.
My prediction.
I'm just going to keep it kind of bland, I think. Just let him go. We might take a break. We could eat during that. Pitch missed outside there to Austin. Put out goes 1-3 on that previous at bat. There's a strike across. 0-1. 6-1 Cats trail in case you're tuning in. Top of the second inning. 2-run homer this inning for Twin Springs. Emily Powers, the third baseman, straight away center.
Just a smooth stroke there. And as you can see, I mean, Lamb's battling back down from another count.
Swinging strike, and it is 2-2. She evened it back up with 1 down and nobody on. Now don't flirt around with a full count. Go ahead and go right at them here.
Get it done.
Lamb winds and fires. There you go. Fastball strike 3 on the outside corner swinging. Bearcats will throw it around. 2 down in the inning. First strikeout of the year for Bailey. Aubrey Powers popped out to second base her first time up.
First
Now
strikeout
batting
this
Aubrey
game.
Powers.
Fly ball hitting foul territory on the left field side. Madison Gross coming over. Slagle coming over. Had a chance at it and couldn't quite get there in time as it landed in foul territory, 0-1.
Yeah, that was in the Bermuda Triangle of the left-hand side of the field. I mean, Lindsey Slagle wanted that ball, but you prefer your left fielder to come over and try and make that play.
Harley Holmes also in the area, at third base for the Cats, but nobody able to get there in time. It's hard for whoever's playing third to get over there, playing that far up. There's another pop-up over our heads.
And by priority, I mean, you'd want your shortstop to make the play over your third baseman because they're going to have to make the play over the back. But, I mean, even then, you'd want your left fielder in enough to make that
straight
play
in.
there. Yeah.
0-2 count, 2 outs. I don't think we've had an 0-2 count to this point, so good attack at bat here for Lamb as there's a pitch missed way out in front of the plate as she threw that one straight into the ground. It's 1-2. Grabs a little dirt there and slings it over the softball. And 1-2 count, nobody on, and 2 down. There's a pitch bounced in there again. Another good eye from Powers.
You know, I've heard of a
back to
spitball,
even, 2-2.
but not a dirt ball.
Dirt ball there. 2-2. Good crowd here tonight for opening night. Just people kind of spread out everywhere. Not really seats anywhere, but people bring their own chairs. Foul ball fouled straight off the plate. Still 2-2. We do have a little seating section out in right field, Mark, and in left. So, what do you think about the little ballpark over? Pretty neat little park.
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of my younger days back where I used to play on the smaller diamonds. Back at Louisville Little League.
2-2, ripped towards left field, deep left, going over is Gross. Makes the grab near the warning track. Good catch there. And the Cats limit the damage. Alyssa McCracken led off the inning with a single, then was driven in by Emily Powers on a 2-run home run. And Twin Springs storms ahead 6-1 as we head to the bottom of the second inning. We'll be right back here on the Bearcat Radio Network.
I spend a lot of time in the backyard, and in 2009 it was me, your fire pit, that accidentally started a wildfire when one of my embers landed on dry brush.
Spark a change, not a wildfire. Visit SmokeyBear.com, brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Come on, smile. Oh, honey, he's still not smiling.
Maybe he's not a smiler.
Yeah, maybe he's just not a happy baby.
Maybe he's just being a boy.
Or maybe he's teething.
Maybe it's just a phase.
Maybe he has autism, and we can definitely do something to help.
Maybe is all you need to find out more about autism. No big, joyful smiles by 6 months is one early sign. Learn the others at autismspeaks.org/signs. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
Welcome back. Cats trail 6-1 as we head into the bottom of the second inning on Bearcat Radio. Twin Springs came out to play. Of course, they've got a game under their belt, got that momentum after a 7-6 win at Sullivan South.
And being from the Tennessee side, I'll tell you, Sullivan South was never the team to slouch on. I could tell you many war stories about how we came in, thought we would beat them, and got smoked. And we actually almost got a couple fights with them, a couple of my gun games back in high school. But
you wouldn't do that.
No. But they're a scrappy bunch, and they love to come out and play. They want to win every game, and they got Sullivan South Rebels. They always fly flags and Sullivan South flags, and you'll have a big group of people to show up for their games. They have a big following.
So, okay, you're the Bearcats. You're trailing 6-1 here, bottom of the second.
You got to win the inning at this point. I mean, I know you're only down by 5, but you only play 7 innings. You got to come out and you got to win the inning here, show you can swing the bats a little better. And find your momentum now and build on it.
Bearcats had 2 hits there in the first.
Harley Holmes.
Jada Campbell with a triple, and Bailey Lamb had a double in that first inning. It's Raven Davidson to lead it off for the Bearcats as they trail 6-1. Here's the first pitch on the way, and it's high. 1-0 count to Raven Davidson. Then Harley Holmes will be on deck, and Madison Campbell, the designated player, in the hole. Wind and fire from Powers. Misses up and away. 2-0.
Yeah, and both pitchers are having a tough time getting ahead early in the count.
And the thing about these softball teams, you usually don't have very many pitchers.
1 or 2 at most.
Pitch missed inside off speed. Couldn't find it. 3-0.
In baseball, you hope to have 3 pitchers and a couple what you call throwers. But here in softball, I mean, you really just have 1 or 2
Maybe
pitchers.
3 if you're lucky. But really, you're riding one arm most of the time, right? That one missed away, and it's a 4-pitch walk to start the second inning for the Cats. So a good start to this inning. As Davidson takes first. That's the first walk allowed by Powers. Madison Campbell. Actually, Harley Holmes at the plate, Madison Campbell on deck. I just overheard that. That's what happens when I just pay attention to the PA guy, right? Need to trust my notes here.
Trust us, Don. Trust us.
Runner on first. First pitch missed low. 1-0. So 5 straight balls to start this second inning.
That's exactly what I was going to talk about. And behind again in the count.
You got to go back to the batter here. If you're Powers, you're working with a 5-run lead. Swing and a miss there, way out in front of that off speed.
Would have been ball 6.
Little high there. Harley, a freshman outfielder for the Cats. The pitch on the way, another off speed around elbow high inside, but called a strike. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Still a runner at first. There's Raven Davidson over there after the walk. Got to get something in play here. The pitch on the way, misses up and in.
Good take.
2-2.
Like I always said, you got to get them on, get them over, and get them in. That's your job here, is to get them over.
Find a way. Not a lot of room. Get it over in the outfield, get it in a gap. Wind and fire. Another pitch fouled straight back behind home plate. Good battle here brewing between Holmes and
if
Powers.
You look, I mean, right fielder's giving you about 30 feet off the line. So if you could drop it down there, I mean, you got 3 bases.
Be a little tardy here. Try to line it oppo, but missed low this time. She's worked a full count.
Which, let's be honest, I mean, even as a high school hitter, oppo's one of the hardest things to do as a hitter. I'm not going to make it sound like an easy task. I mean, it's something you work on a long time.
3-2 on the way. Runner at first. Missed low. Ball 4. Great at bat and back-to-back walks to lead off this inning for the Cats. So 2 on and a runner in scoring position as Davidson is over there at second. Holmes at first. Madison Campbell, designated player to the plate. Madison Gross on deck in the 9 spot. Powers in trouble here to start the second. Missed down and in with a, what are we going to call that pitch? Looks like a drop ball. It looked like a fastball. Like a fastball, and it's 1-0. Again, we're trying to figure out softball as we go, too, right? A little bit. The pitches, really, that's all. Wind and fire. This one misses away.
Got a little lingo. I mean, we had to deal with the flex player earlier.
2-0, yeah. Different. So a 2-0 count here to Campbell. Powers seems rattled here in the second.
Not finding her zone. I mean, that's what you got to do. I mean, now she's behind 2-0 in this count.
She's walked the last 2, and that one high, but a called strike to Campbell, and it is 2-1. From the stats from last year, Madison Campbell had 9 plate appearances, 7 ABs, 2 walks. She scored twice, was actually hitless in her varsity at bats. So that one fouled off to the right field side. The first one we've seen go away from the Cars over toward the first base side.
She saw the oppo gap.
1-2 the count. Again, Twin Springs scores 6 runs here in the first 2 innings. Cats have 1 on the board and runners at first and second here with nobody out. Here's a wind and fire. Powers, and this one fouled back. Campbell hanging in there. That time an inside pitch, she just kind of battled it off her hands. 2-2 the count.
Just got to fight it off your hands in some situations like that.
Stay alive, get a pitch over the plate, and sort of just turn on it. So the number 8 hitter, Campbell, a sophomore. Another sophomore. Ooh. There's strike 3 looking on the corner. Well, first out of the inning. Cats still with runners at first and second, as now Madison Gross steps to the plate. First strikeout for the Cats in this one, as Powers gets her first punch out of the afternoon. Now Gross, the left fielder, steps in. Then after this, we'll get back to the top. Jada Campbell on deck. Fastball or drop ball that time.
He's calling that inside corner there. You gotta be wary of that.
Good pitch that time, just around knee high there, and fell right in the zone. 0-1 to Gross. So we're starting to see Powers get back in rhythm here late in this inning after got in trouble with 2 walks to lead it off. The 0-1, a hard hit ball towards right field, coming on to make the grab is McCracken.